Eat my whole body, I don't give a motherfucker. Eat my whole body, I don't give a motherfucker. Eat my ink. Consistent shooters in the building, man. I told y'all niggas, bro. I'm back and I'm back for good, man. Today, we gonna be talking about my tats, man. What my nigga Will say, ink my whole body, you feel me? Now, before we get into the tattoos, for the people who thinking about getting a whole body tattoo or thinking about getting tattoos, I would advise you, think about what you want before you get it, because it's on your body forever. If you just getting a tattoo just to get it, well, that's you. That's cool on you. But like, if you really a tattoo head like me, everything gotta have a storyline and everything gotta mean something. Everything I got to me means something. And we gonna get into that today. So, Shooter Gang, we about to go ahead and get it popping, man. I'm gonna let y'all know my first tattoos, what they mean, what order did I get them in. I'm gonna let y'all know everything about me today. So today is my tattoo video. My first tattoo, a lot of people got their first tattoo when they was like 7th, 8th grade. Surprised that I got my tattoos late. My first tattoo I got 10th grade for Christmas. That's when I got my first tattoo. I just kept going with it. My first tattoo, right here. It says, life is a gift, death is a promise. If y'all can see them, life is a gift, death is a promise. That was my first tattoo, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. The reason why I got my first tattoo, because growing up, I seen a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people died when I growing up, you know what I'm saying? So I knew, you know what I'm saying? Life and death is what I knew. So I was grateful to be alive at like 15, 16. You know what I'm saying? I'm grown now, but to be honest, I didn't even think I was gonna make it to be this age. So, you feel me? A lot of people has come and gone, but that's why I got my first tattoo. That was when my mom said it, like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate being alive. I just appreciate being alive. I appreciate stuff like that. So, life is a gift, death is a promise. That was my first tattoo, you know what I'm saying? My second tattoo was behind my arm. Just say, in God, we trust. You know what I'm saying? I'm a God-fearing man. You feel me? I believe in God. You know what I'm saying? That's my second tattoo. It says, in God, we trust. You know what I'm saying? At the end of it, I'm just going to give y'all a close-up to all of it so y'all can see all my tats. But that's just what it is. I'm just going to go sleeves up. You feel me? I don't even feel like going by in order. I got too many to go in order. I just thought about that. But I'm going to give y'all my sleeves. All this means one thing. Like I told y'all, my first tat was life is a gift, death is a promise. Now I got the Grand Reaper. If you can see the Grand Reaper, it's pointing at life as a gift. You know what I'm saying? He's pointing at life as a gift. You know what I'm saying? Grand Reaper symbolizes death. So he's pointing at life as a gift. And he's throwing up 7 Mile at the same time, so from 7 Mile. And it says fear doesn't exist. You feel what I'm saying? I don't fear death. You know what I'm saying? This arm, I don't know if y'all can see it. This says death is a promise. This is the Last Supper. I got the Last Supper. You know what I'm saying? The last meal he ate before he passed away to let you know that death is a promise. But he ate with all his people before he died. So it says everybody eat under it. Life is a gift. Death is a promise. Got the Grand Reaper pointing at life is a gift. Jesus' last meal, death is a promise. I got the Lord's Prayer. Like I told you, I'm very religious. You know what I'm saying? Our Father who art in heaven, that lead us now, thy kingdom come. Everybody play football, you know that song. You know that. You know that. You know what I'm saying? You know that. Let me keep going. I got a little bit on my hands. My next tattoo is gonna get my whole hands covered, but I got a few on my hands. You feel me? No struggles, no progress. You know what I'm saying? Going in the hood, we grew up struggling. You know what I'm saying? You can't let it consume you. So, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna struggle, but you gotta find a way. You know what I'm saying? There's a diamond in everything. You feel me? So, no struggles, no progress. I got my mama name. I got my father name. But I'm about to get some more from my mother because she passed away. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get a hand tap from my mother. She passed away. Now we say life is a gift, death is a promise. I was established 93. That's the year I was born. I got a Jesus praying hands. You know. So that's it for my sleeve. I haven't completed it yet, if you can see. I still got spots. I'm not fully completed yet. You know what I'm saying? And the inside of my arms, I need to get these redone, if you ask me. They straight though. Say money make a savage life. You know what I'm saying? Because in the hood, if you ain't got no money, it's gonna get steep. You know what I'm saying? So money make a savage life. I probably got that when I was around 19. You feel me? Let me keep going. I got my initials. Most people put their initials on the back of their arms. I feel like that was so cliche, or the back of their calves, that I didn't want to do that. But I did want my initials. So my initials is on my shoulder cap. KT. You feel me? KT. So that's pretty much for my arms. You feel me? That's pretty much for my arms. I say I got about, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I don't know. I probably got about 20 tattoos on my arm. You know what I'm saying? Just to start off. I haven't finished and connected them yet. Now, let's get down to the most important parts. Well, everything's important. My chest. I love my chest. It's not done yet either. I'm going to get it colored bright blue. It's going to be baby blue, powder blue coming up. But for the meantime, my first chest tat, through the valley of death I walk, I should fear no man. Now, like I said, I'm very religious. Most of my stuff about life, death, family, and where I grew up at. That's what I know and what I have grown up in. I'm from Detroit. So most of mine is about life, death, religion, where I grew up at, and my family. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically me in a nutshell. But it says, through the valley of death I walk, I should fear no man. You feel me? That's the first chest tat I ever got. Now, you know I had to go with the 313. That's Detroit area code if you don't know. 313. Everybody from the 313, put your motherfucking, you feel me? You feel me? I got a few little Chinese pieces. I love Chinese tats, if y'all didn't know that. Chinese tats is getting very popular now. If you looking at all the new people who getting Chinese tats, it's very popular. One says faith, loyalty, and pride. You know what I'm saying? People who think about getting tatted, I'm gonna let y'all know. The stomach is the worst. The stomach is the worst. Stomach and back, and it's the two worst for men. I don't know about female because I'm not one. But I know for me, it was the stomach and it was my back. It's the worst you can get tatted at. Hurt more than the neck. I mean, I ain't really got too much on the neck, but I'm about to get my neck tatted too, but them the most. Now, I got my sister's names. My sister Kiera, my sister Lanaya. It says family is everything. I love my family. I got doves to represent my sisters. You know what I'm saying? Let's get down to the stomach. Now for the stomach, I got Motor City. It says Detroit. I have all the skylines. I have Detroit Red Wings, Detroit Lions, Detroit Michigan, the Pistons, the Tigers. I even have the buildings. I have the GM building, Comerica Park building. I have the whole skyline of Detroit. Once again, it's not finished. I haven't finished anything yet, but I gotta put a background behind it, and it says, there's no place like home. I feel like Detroit, it made me, so I had to get Detroit. I had to make a whole section for Detroit. It made me. My favorite colors is red and black. As y'all can see, my favorite colors is red and black. Every tattoo I got is red and black. That's just my favorite color is black. My second one is red. Together, red and black is the best colors, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? What else do y'all want to see? Cause I got so many tats, I don't even know what I got. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all my ribs. Now, this is my cousin, Chris. He passed away in high school. Let me tell y'all why I got this. That's my cousin Chris. It's an angel. Crazy part is, growing up, me and my cousin was like 16. We made a deal. I don't even know how we even got on this topic, but we made a deal. We said, I told him if I ever get killed, he would get my name tatted. And he said if he ever get killed, I would get his name tatted. That was a promise we made to each other, and I kept my promise. So rest in peace to my cousin Chris. You know what I'm saying? He died young. That's just what it was. Let's keep going. My second rib tat is a scripture. If you can see it, it's a scripture. It says, I appreciate life, but I don't fear death. Like I said, most of my stuff is about life, death, family, religion, in the city. I do appreciate that I'm alive, but I don't fear death. You know what I'm saying? It's natural. It's a cause. I don't want to die young, but I just got to live your life. Some things you just can't control. So that's what made me get that, because you can't control it. So no use to fear nothing you can't control or stress about something you can't control. Now, let's get on my college tat when I woke up with a tattoo and didn't even know I had a tattoo. I went to a party. I'm talking about drunk. I went to a party, I was drunk as hell. So somebody told me the next day that it was a tattoo gun at the party. And I just walked up to him like, look, I want a tattoo. Give me a tattoo. The next morning, I just woke up. I had basketball practice and all. Like, why the fuck my ribs hurt? Like, my ribs were just hurting. I didn't even know why. But I got this done at college by a random person. Don't even know who it was. Couldn't tell you. It said, Lord, forgive me for my sins I brought upon myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect. So, Lord, you got to forgive me. You feel me? So, what else do I have for y'all? My back. I forgot about my back. It's one of my favorite tattoos. It's not finished yet either. None of my tattoos. You're not finished until you can't see no skin. But my cousin, it says rest in peace to my cousin Charles. Now my cousin Charles, if you can see it, that's one of my favorite cousins. You feel me? If not my favorite, he was one of my favorites. He died a few years ago, like 3 years ago. He died to violence. You know, he got shot a lot of times. He was gang banging. I heard he was doing some stuff. I caught him in the wrong time, wrong place. But nevertheless, that was my favorite cousin, or one of my favorite cousins. He died when he was 18, I think, or 17. Say it, I can't hear you.
19.
Now he was 19? Oh, sorry, cuz. Well, at least he made it to 18, but I wish he was here. I miss him a lot. But yeah, he died at 19. Pretty much that's all my tats. I have a lot more to come for y'all. I'll have a part 2 when I start getting more tats. Like I said, my next tat is my hands. That's pretty much, I'm pretty sure I got more tats that I forgot about. Like the one behind my ear. Another Chinese tat that I love. You know, so I love Chinese tats. It says dedication. I got that at the beginning of the basketball season. My basketball season, my junior year, when I won the championship. I was very dedicated to playing basketball, so I got dedication tattooed on the back of my ear. So that was pretty much about that. I'm gonna let y'all see my tattoos up close, and it's pretty much my tats. That's the Last Supper. It's one of my favorite tats right here, the Last Supper. The Grand Reaper. For the bitches, I'm gonna flex for y'all. You know what I mean? That's the Grand Reaper. This is the skyline of Detroit, the close-up. My sides. Once again, my favorite cousin, or one of my favorite cousins. Rest in peace to my dog. And that's me. That's my tats, man. So pretty much I know all my tattoos for now. Cause I gotta get blasted. I'm getting my whole body. I'm getting everything except for my face. I'm tatting my whole neck, my entire back, my hands. I don't do the legs. I'm not really into the leg tats. But from the waist up and the neck down, it's gonna be no room. I'm talking no room. So I have a long way to go. Yes, it look like I'm tatted. I mean, I'm slick tatted, but I'm only halfway there if you ask me, because I still got another 300 tats in me. I still got another 300 tats to me. So y'all will see those in the future. I'm about to get started on my merch very, very, very soon. Actually, I'm hitting up the logo guy right now, so we're gonna see what's going on with that. I got a lot of bangers coming for y'all in the future. I got a new artist. His name is Bad Zay. If y'all haven't heard of him yet, y'all need to go, because y'all is very sleeping. I'm dropping a video on him. We're dropping an official video Saturday. I'm aiming for Saturday. Sunday at the very latest. But inked up shooter, out the building.